I had a conversation with an agnostic friend of mine, and one of the things I found myself stumbling into was a conversation about the oppressive nature of the God of the Old Testament. In Deuteronomy 20, there's a conversation about God who allows Israel to, use the air quotes, oppress the people who are currently residing in Canaan. God is saying, if you do make peace with them, you are going to subject them to forced labor and slavery. How do we reconcile the command of God to enslave another people group?
The word typically used for slave or servant is ebed in the Old Testament, and it really connotes the notion of indentured servanthood. That notion was similar when the early settlers came over and planted the American colonies. 1/3 to 1/2 of those people traveling overseas were indentured servants. And what I mean by 1/3 to 1/2, I mean 1/3 to 1/2 of white British travelers. The notion of slavery there, like in the Old Testament, was not permanent. These people in the Old Testament, they could actually earn property. They could actually buy their freedom. The slavery in the Old Testament means something different than what objectors mean when they're trying to project antebellum South type slavery onto the Old Testament.
So two different kinds of slavery we're talking about.
That's right. Jesus was predicted to be the ebed, the servant